Hey, this is Magellan.
And this is Greyhound.
We just got back from Mardi Gras. So we wanted to celebrate Mardi Gras by making it into a kind of massive food crawl and jazz crawl. That was one of the things that we had read about and heard about in New Orleans that we absolutely had to experience. A lot of the food, obviously, that you eat in this area, you cannot get anywhere else in the country. If you do, it's just not that good. So we didn't really include much of the music stuff in this particular video. There's another video that I'll link in the comments where we actually focused more on the jazz stuff, the jazz parks, the landmarks, and all the live music we kind of saw.
Yeah, so when we got there, everybody was dressed up. Like crazy dressed up. Magellan didn't feel bad about it at all, but I definitely felt a little underdressed.
One of the things we ate was a muffalata, which is kind of like an Italian sandwich. Your typical stuff, salami, ham, Swiss provolone, what have you, and I think they put like olive salad or some kind of olives on top. We actually liked it so much that later in the evening, when we were finishing up Mardi Gras, we heard that there was a hot muffalata sandwich at this place called Frank's Restaurant. We went there. There was no hot muffalata, but there was a regular one, so we just decided to eat it again.
We obviously did the clearly Creole Cajun New Orleans specialties. You know, we went into a place called Gallier, got gumbo, crawfish etouffee, red beans and rice, just delicious stuff. One of the things that we were told we needed to get while we were in New Orleans too was charbroiled oysters, which were also delicious. And I have to say, and she'll tell you what she thought about it, but April had never eaten a po' boy in her life, which I found astounding. But we got a fried shrimp
po' boy.
Fried shrimp po' boy.
Yes.
One of the other cool things I think that we did was we went to the Bourbon Street location for Cafe Beignet, and they have like this outdoor patio type thing where bands can play. And so what was kind of cool was we wanted beignets, and yeah, you could sit here and say, why were you waiting for beignets on Mardi Gras, you know? What was really cool is we were waiting in line, we were just listening to this jazz band go at it, and it was great. And we wound up getting beignets, we wound up getting jambalaya. It was great, it was delicious, you know.
We also got drinks, too.
Yes, we got drinks.
Oh, we had pralines. This is like a special New Orleans thing, the pralines. The one I got was not very good at all, and I do think it's something that I would normally like. It's basically pecans covered in some sort of sugary, like caramel kind of concoction. It sounds really good. I am gonna try it again, but I think you should try it if you go down there. So what was great about walking around town and like on this treasure hunt for this food is that, of course, we ran into tons of these motor parades. All the crews, well, not all the crews were out. I don't even know which crews we ended up running into, but they were some amazing floats. Just people throwing stuff off the floats, just people in grandstands that had been there all day to watch these parades. And it was a lot of fun. And then we also were in the French Quarter, and that is where they had the foot parades, and which I think are even more fun because you get to actually tag along after they pass.
So we didn't even realize we did it, but we joined a parade, and we're walking for a bit, and we were like, oh, we're in a parade. Cool, this is cool.
And again, it's nice to see both. You know, the big parades on Canal Street are cool, very lavish, very ornate, lots of stuff going on. But we had so much fun walking with the foot ones.
So you don't have to buy any beads for Mardi Gras. What's great is all you have to do is stand under the balconies throughout Bourbon Street and jump and holler and point to the beads you want, and you will likely walk away with a huge collection.
One of the really cool things about Mardi Gras is this idea, I think, that, you know, you should be outside. It's warm out. It's not 24 degrees like in New York where we came from, and people are celebrating. So the fact that you can drink outside is pretty cool, and you should take advantage of it. We've heard some mixed things about what you can do throughout the state, but in the French Quarter, which is pretty much where we were, you can pretty much be given your plastic cup and going your way. So pretty cool.
we had a great time, and we definitely want to come back for Jazz Fest whenever we can get the time to do that. We do have a few additional suggestions, though, for people thinking of coming to Mardi Gras. Wear the right footwear. There's all sorts of nastiness around. Beads, glass, broken glass, I should say, hypodermic needles, streamers. Some of it's coated in urine because people couldn't find a bathroom. We really can't imagine walking with sandals or flip-flops. I brought a really crappy pair of tennis shoes with the express purpose of throwing them out afterwards. Lastly, have a plan. We made it a music and food crawl because that's what we wanted to do, and we had an idea of where everything was that we wanted to see beforehand.
Yeah, so and the good thing about it being a food crawl is that we were pretty much in and out of restaurants pretty much every hour to get some more beer, to try some beignets or whatever. So we really did not have any issues with bathrooms. We even saw some guy who had a pickup truck that was selling access to a porta potty that he had strapped onto the back of a pickup truck. So I did not go in there. I did not visit any of the porta potties, and we definitely stuck to the restaurant bathrooms.
Happy Mardi Gras!